pulled up in a ride, in a ride, in a ride. Got two motherfuckers wanna fight me outside, fight me outside, fight me outside. I just do my dance, love my pants, twist my fingers with my hands.
It's your boy B LaFlair.
And go Shay.
You're tuned into
the Plex
Talk. So first day I'm chopping block for us. We're going to talk about rapper T.I. and R&B artist Tiny Harris and their daughter Zonnique.
She was arrested Thursday night at the Atlanta airport. TSA stopped her and she was going through security and everything, and she had a handgun in her purse that she forgot to take out. So unfortunately, with Georgia laws and everything, she was arrested Thursday night around 10 p.m. She was actually released Friday morning around 2 a.m. So her parents, came and got her, so she's taken care of. So she's out and free. But unfortunately, she probably is going to catch a case with this charge.
Only being because Georgia, they do have gun laws and say you're allowed to have them on your holster with you, say if you're going places, but she did not have the proper documentation at the time, which led to her arrest. So that's why she had to be arrested. But honestly, if you have a gun and you don't have a bodyguard, how do you forget that it's in your purse?
Right. I mean, like, that kind of defeats the purpose of having a gun, because if it's for protection and you need protection at the time and you forget you have a gun, there's no purpose to have a gun.
Exactly.
So I mean, I don't think that it was like...
I feel like that was probably a white lie that she just went to because she was jammed up right there with the police right there. But honestly, this shows you that celebrities are human beings at the end of the day, because we all have to get barefooted and take our socks off and our shoes off and stand like this and go through that little thing in the TSA. So that just shows you that no one is above the law.
Right. So even if you have a little celebrity behind you, I mean, but I do think that's why she didn't have security with her. I don't think people just walk around with security all the time. Unless they're at a major event or something, something to... I don't know. I just don't think she needs to carry a security guard with her before she goes. I don't think it's that serious. So I do understand why she had the gun, but you can't forget you have the gun.
Exactly.
I don't think that's...
And then I don't know if she has a large fan base or not, or crazy fans.
Yeah. I don't know. She may. I mean, she's not for her own personal career, but for her own, her background.
Okay. Wasn't she an OMG girl?
She's like one of the 3 in the OMG girls. I'm not for sure what they're doing nowadays.
Didn't they break up we're gonna say allegedly, but I mean they didn't. I don't remember a hit off the top of my head. No shade, but shade.
I mean, I'm pretty sure she was more popular towards a young teenager.
Yeah.
She is 20 years old, so
okay, yeah,
she's
22. So yeah, okay.
I didn't listen to it. That's not my type of style.
Yeah.
People probably
did. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's off. That's hopefully she's okay and she has the the back of her parents around her and everything. So. And
Zonnique, this just shows you to go next time you're traveling. Make sure you have all your proper documentation when you carry a handgun with you.
Okay, next on our list is Game 6 that happened Thursday night between the Cavaliers and the Warriors. It was a very interesting, frustrating game to me.
Yeah, it really was.
Oh my gosh, I just felt like...
I mean, it was an interesting, frustrating game if you're a Warriors fan, but if you're just a LeBron James fan, it was just a cakewalk.
But I'm not even a Warriors fan. It was just like I felt like the officials were attacking the Warriors as a whole, like not even just 2 players, just as a whole. They were calling all type of shots, all crazy shots on these people. It's just crazy. But they did lose, the Warriors did lose the game. 115 to 101 was the score. Ohio took it home for that W. It was a crazy game. I was getting frustrated.
I feel for you. It was a crazy game for Stephen Curry. He ended up getting fined $25K for him throwing his mouthpiece out into the stands, and it actually hit a fan. So, Mr. Curry, I know you're upset in the moment, but you have to learn to control your anger.
It's not even about that. It's like when you just attack and nitpick on. It's like it's just you get frustrated. You just don't think. You don't think, don't see. You just get angry. You probably just see red. I know I would have. I'm talking about he got 2 fouls before the second quarter even ended. Come on, 2 fouls before second quarter didn't even end, and he had 2 fouls, so he had to sit out for a while. It's just like from first quarter, it was just a crazy game. Like, you could tell the Warriors were going to lose first quarter. Well, at least I did. I called it. But, I mean...
I called it, too. I said they're going to go to Game 7. Like, Bron is getting this ring. He's getting the ring.
I mean, even though I'm not a LeBron fan, I will say, he did dominate this game. Like, he wants the ring. He's going to get that ring by any means necessary. So, I can see that in him. And it's just unfortunate for the other side, even though it's a game, somebody got to win and somebody got to lose. But the Splash Brothers really didn't show up. They didn't get the chance to show up. They didn't get a chance to, you know, get the shots and all this other stuff. It was just a crazy game, and I know he was frustrated. Even Klay Thompson, he left the game before the final buzzer went off, so I know he was frustrated. Which shows bad sportsmanship, but everybody makes mistakes. People do things without thinking a lot. I'm pretty sure they didn't think about how the media was going to attack them.
Exactly, because when I tell you the media antagonized them to death. Yes,
and it's still going on, and it's been like 2 days later. Yeah, it was a crazy game. And then even after that, Steph Curry's wife, Aisha Curry, she took to Twitter because she had a frustrating night just like her husband did.
Exactly.
She was actually tweeting about how she was stuck on a bus for over an hour before the game started, and she actually missed like the first couple of minutes of the first half. I think she missed tip-off and a little bit after tip-off. So she was kind of mad, and she actually went to Twitter and was saying basically the NBA was rigged. She don't know if they want to do it for sports or ratings, but she was not happy with what happened that night.
At all. So, I mean, her man lost. I feel for her.
And then even her father was racially profiled, she says. He was actually arrested almost, and he had his credentials stripped from him. Because, you know, when you walk around in a game and you have some type of, you know, status at the game, you have to have credentials. And if you don't have that, you can't get backstage, you can't get out. I mean, not backstage, but, you know.
Can't go behind the fan access and whatnot.
To have that to happen to you is kind of crazy. Because
it's kind of demoralizing if you think about it.
Really, yes, because they actually mistaked him for a known con artist trying to get credentials. So it wasn't like, oh, he's black and white. It was him from another person that's trying to lie to get into the NBA background, basically. So it was a crazy game. Game 7 is on Sunday, so it's gonna be a tough one.
Who you think gonna take
I'm still gonna push through for the Warriors. I want them to come through and get their name back, and don't let this get them down because they want you to fail. Stay away from them. They want you to fail.
I feel like, that's her opinion, I feel like Bron, they're going to come back and just take the whole thing. So I know y'all seen the trailer on Twitter about the Tupac biopic.
Yes.
When I tell you that minute and 15 seconds was everything that I needed.
The best teaser that probably came out. I am so excited for this movie to come out. I'm a Tupac fan, so you from the West.
You don't want to.
Yes, it's gonna be a good. I think it's gonna be a good thing to happen because a lot of people's biopics do not live up to the standards.
Exactly
of their lifestyle. So.
Exactly. For instance, I'll say the Leo one trash. The TLC one mediocre.
It was alright.
The Biggie one decent.
Right.
Niggas with Attitude.
NWA.
My bad.
I think that was good though. I think that was good.
It was good. It was the best one, and they're actually using the same character who played Tupac for All Eyes on Me.
Yeah, and the same one that was playing Biggie, he's also playing Biggie in the Tupac biopic.
Okay.
So it's gonna be
It's gonna be very interesting, and it actually gets to show, I feel like, a full glimpse of Tupac's life, because a lot of people didn't know that Tupac he took ballet back in the day. He went to performing arts school in LA for that. Ballet and then spoken word.
Spoken word.
Yeah, so I feel like I hope the biopic depicts everything about his life, because you know they like to pick and choose.
Right.
I feel like if you want a real good biopic, you need to show the full
of them.
The 360.
Yes. The teaser for Tupac's movie All Eyes on Me was released on his 45th birthday, which was June 16th. It's starring Demetrius Shipp Jr. Playing Tupac Shakur, and it's also directed by Benny Boom. So I can't wait for that movie to drop.
I feel like that's gonna be hot. If I had to put my eye on it and predict it, I'd say they'll drop it like that in between after Thanksgiving and going into Christmas, and I feel like it'll do really good all the way up into the new year. Or if not, they may open it like the first weekend of the new year and just have that be like the best-selling movie of the year.
Yes,
that'd be smart to do politically wise.
Yeah, Benny Boom knows what he's doing. So
exactly.
Whatever they decide to do is gonna be dope, and I know people can't wait to watch their favorite rapper life, you know, just be on TV and on the screen in front of them. So it's gonna be really dope.
Exactly. Benny, I hope you depict this film really good, because I'm a huge Tupac fan.
Yes, we all are. So we can't wait to see it.
Cannot wait. Okay, so the song you heard us jamming into was Twist My Fingers by YG, and he just released his second album, Still Brazy, and actually it's really decent. I have a few heavy hitters that I like. I only listen to a few songs I like, you know, Twist My Fingers, of course, Don't Come to LA, and Who Shot Me, I believe that's what it's called.
Oh,
And he has, yeah, he has a few bangers, and I feel like actually this one may be able to get the Grammy nomination.
The Grammy nomination.
Yeah, I really think because a lot of people felt from his last album that he got kind of cheated because he had a good for his debut album.
Right.
It was decent. He did really well. So hopefully this one will be get the recognition it deserves. I guess you could say.
Okay, I need to listen to it. I guess because the song was kind of dope. That
It was lit.
I'm gonna have to listen to it.
For
So
real.
I did hear an interview that he did for the Sirius XM Hip Hop Nation.
Okay.
I did hear a few songs off the album, and it was really nice. I
Okay.
like the beats that he has. Him and DJ Mustard got into it, and now that's why he hasn't put out any music
really
because they got into it. But now they back to
Together.
A1, they brothers again, and it was solved without violence, which is so good. No violence was involved.
Exactly. And then if you guys don't know, him and DJ Mustard go way back, like jerking days back, a little bit even further than that. Because if you even listen to any music that DJ Mustard produces, that buzzing on the beat, that's YG who's saying that. So that's the tag that YG made for him. So
Yeah, they had an actual friendship before the music, so I think that's why it was so easy to get back to where they left off and get back in the studio, pick it up, and the vibe is still there, the energy is still there.
The
So
music's still there.
Yeah.
Great productions being
It's
made.
there.
So hey.
So that's good luck to YG and on your sales and your albums and everything like that.
I hope you're coming back to Gremlin. We
was turned
were lit
up.
last time, so that's you heard me stumble because we were lit. So we need you to come back, bro.
Pulled up in a ride, got two motherfuckers wanna play me outside. I just do my